Yep. We're live.
Live.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rustic Friends.
Sell Academy.
All right, we're doing both recordings right now because we figured we'd join forces and come together to talk about cars that we like,
And things we don't like.
about the Dodge Challenger 2020 RT Scat Pack. But in the meantime, we would like you guys to subscribe, share, and like. It means a lot to us. So
Yeah,
please do
smash
it.
that subscribe button.
Smash that button. You guys know the rest. So right now, Sal's going to talk about, because this, you guys have seen it before, this is the Dodge Challenger Scat Pack 2020. What he bought, unfortunately, it came a little late because of COVID, so the building on it was a little late. Only took 6 months.
Yeah,
So
that's not that bad.
not too bad, but better late than never. We got to enjoy it for the summer.
If it
So
would have been 6 years, it would have been way worse.
yeah, a lot worse.
Flowers.
So, but anyways, the things that, I do like about the car, it is a very attractive car. I mean, it is a revamp of what they used to do in the 70s. And, I like it, the color that they do and the varieties that they come in. I mean, the one he had originally, the GT, it was a nice looking car, but there was just no performance there.
Had no cojones.
Yeah, there was no power to that
No,
thing at all.
nothing, no.
But he
It was
figured,
just a base model.
well, yeah, it's a base model. So we figured we would upgrade, he would, and this is what he upgraded to.
Yeah.
Naturally aspirated, roughly about 500 horses. The next step up is the Hellcat, and then you get the Hellcat Red Eye. So this is a great platform. You can still build it up. It's got plenty of performance. It's still an attractive looking car. But some of the guys, what they like to do is they'll order them as a wide body,
Yeah.
which he doesn't seem to care for it. I don't mind it, but the only thing I don't like is the fender flares around the tires, because I think they could have shaped them a little bit better. But for some guys that are taking them and they're turning them into a wide body, I mean, for one, you got to change your front bumper, you got to change your rear bumper, you got to change your front fenders because they are different. And the one thing I don't like is you have to drill bodies into the hole.
Yeah.
And holes into the body, because here, we have a colder climate, it'll just rush your car out quick. So that's a lot of work to do, especially, piercing holes into the body is not my idea of fun.
Not that we have anything against the guys that like the wide body scat packs. To each their own, it's fine, but I don't understand why there are so many videos about the wide body and there's not more videos about, I don't know if you want to call it the regular scat pack, I guess you call it regular scat pack.
Right.
Without the fender flares, the wide body accessories.
Exactly.
I just want to know why there's so many videos about that car, and why there
Right.
aren't any more videos about this. All in all, I believe it's the same car except suspension, tires are different.
Well, yeah, the only thing is, you got to get different,
They got bigger tires on the wide body.
and that's the other issue with them too, is for the scat packs, the factory tires that they give you, I mean, they're average street tires. They're not made to be a performance tire.
The other P245s.
Yeah, but the problem is they lose grip very easily, and you can burn through them really, really fast if
Yeah,
you
you're
get
kind
it
of
on.
chirping when you don't really want to, but
Yeah. Well, the car's putting on that much power because it's going to eat through the tires pretty quick.
well, I think by next summer I'm gonna get a little more kung fu grippier tires.
Yeah,
for it
some
by
you would
next
use for like
summer.
a drag strip.
Yeah.
But the other things, you were talking about with the gas mileage, a lot of guys are complaining that they only get like, maybe 11, maybe 12 miles to the gallon.
Let's face it, you don't buy these cars for gas mileage. If you want good gas mileage, buy a Prius.
Yeah, buy a Prius. You don't buy a Scat Pack
I mean,
or a
let's say,
Hellcat.
the Prius, you get like 45 miles to the gallon, man. It's
if not
unbelievable.
more. But the thing is, it's kind of like you buy a Lamborghini. You don't buy it because you can't afford the parts for it. You buy it because you can afford it and you can enjoy it.
Exactly.
But with the gas mileage, if you don't put your foot in it, he's able to get on average like 15 miles to the gallon. You
Yeah,
just
so-
drive it normal, and it
yeah.
does have an eco mode, which he hasn't even used yet.
Oh, I was
But
like,
he had-
he
yeah,
said
he-
eco mode. I was like, what? There's an eco mode? I didn't even know.
Yeah, so he hasn't even used the eco mode. He's still averaging like 14, 15 miles to the gallon. That's driving it normally, not putting
Yeah,
your foot in it.
like 15 and a half. Sometimes.
Yeah.
If I put my foot on it, it's a Hemi. It's 8-cylinder. I'm gonna suck gas.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It's a 6.4 liter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6.4 liter.
You're definitely not going to care.
Yeah, no, I don't. You suck up gas, you just go get more.
Exactly. But it's, from what I've been noticing, I mean, there's Hellcats all over the place. You know, red eyes, you're not going to see a lot of them because the price tag on them, you know, I've seen them going anywhere between, you know, 85 to 95, which is pretty high. You know, the GTs they're like belly buttons, everybody's got them.
Yeah.
But for the scat packs, it seems to be they're more rare. There's not a lot of them. You know, they come this body style, and then you get the ones that have the shaker hood. So, you know, those are not as common either, because I haven't seen. I only seen one that was at the dealership when you picked this up. I was there to record it, which was.
I seen one a while back ago, outside of the restaurant bar down there on North Buffalo Road.
Oh, okay.
In front of the restaurant.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago. I don't see too many of them.
Right.
And I mean, I don't even really see too many scat packs. He does. He sees them right around.
Yeah, I've seen one before you got this delivered,
black
and then
one.
I just seen a black one 2 days ago, which I was pretty surprised. So you're the only one that's driving around with the torch red.
You gotta love the Tour red. I mean,
Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
It is very bright red.
But you know, like all of us Dodge Challenger owners and lovers, we all have one thing in common: we love the car, no matter what it is. Wide body, a GT, whatever, regular scat pack, no matter what, we all have the same love for this car and respect it.
Right.
That's the reason I got it. I respect it. I don't want to be out racing around and trying to prove a point. I got it because of what it represents, and I love the car. And I wanted this car for the last 30 years of my life, and I finally have it, and I'm glad.
Right. But, you know, with every single car, there are pros and cons.
Yeah.
You know, the pros are, it's a beautiful car, it's a well-performance package. I mean, for what it is, it'll get out of its way really quick. You know, it's not like, you know, a Hellcat Red Eye, but it'll keep up there with it if you push it hard enough.
Oh, it goes. It's got some horsey power, yeah.
But, you know, everything, you know, it's like, you know, there's pros and cons. You know, the cons are, is, you know, they don't put good tires on from the factory. You will eat those up, they'll break loose real easy, even if you're not really trying to get on it. Yeah. But it does have a decent blind spot, but, you know, that...
I don't find it a problem, though, because they have the warning detectors.
Oh, okay.
Mirrors.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah,
but then again, I'm always conscious about what is going on around me. I'm always looking. You should follow all the traffic rules and stuff like that. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. And as long as you're not trying to race anybody, then you'll be okay too.
Right. Another good point to bring up. You know, like some of the other owners out there, I'm not driving mine year round, so I only drive mine 6 months out of the year, and I get to put her away. We're not in that kind of environment where I can drive my car 25/7 or 24/7. I like to say 25/7, but it's not an everyday driver.
Yeah.
So I know the guys that are doing everyday driving, they're the ones that are really realizing how much gas it does suck up, and I know it does.
Oh yeah, if you're driving it every day. But if you're getting 15 miles to the gallon of it, and you are driving it every day, and you're not putting your foot in it, then you're gonna get gas mileage like an SUV. Like my truck gets 15 miles to the gallon. I'm used to that. If it got worse than that, I'd probably get rid of it. But
absolutely.
But yeah, but then again, I mean, you know, nobody buys them for the gas mileage.
No,
you know, you buy them because it's an attractive car. You know, it's a well-performance car. I mean, it's got more in it than his GT package. You know, like we showed before. You know, the gauges that are in there, that screen, it'll show you everything that the car is doing. It'll give you the temperatures for everything. You know, your traction, your G-forces, everything else. And you know, out here there's not a lot of them. You know, and you know, you get the warmer climates like California, Texas, Arizona, stuff like that. And they're probably everywhere, because all the other guys that are shooting these videos, they do seem to be in warmer climates, and they're driving them all the time. So they're the ones that are finding out a lot more of what the cars can and cannot do. You know, here, you know, unfortunately, we have 4 seasons. So we get a lot of snow here. Usually once September rolls around and starts cooling off, October it's hit or miss. After October, pretty much everybody puts their cars away. Because November, we can get snow during Thanksgiving time. It'll happen here. And nothing really, sometimes sooner, and the snow usually sometimes doesn't leave until like March. Sometimes maybe April. And then after that, the weather starts to break some, and usually by, you know, maybe the beginning of May, you can start bringing your cars out here and there. But other than that, we just don't have the nice climate here. You know, we got all 4 seasons, and we've been living here our whole life, so we're used to it. But, you know, This is not a car for the snow. Oh,
No,
God,
no, you don't want to drive that in
No,
the snow.
you don't want to drive that in the snow. Even when he had his GT, that was all-wheel drive. He didn't even drive that in the snow.
Yeah, that car never seen rain, never seen snow, not one speck of salt, and
No.
of course this one as well, which you can't anyway.
Right. Yeah, if he looks at his forecast on his phone and there's a little bit of rain in the forecast, even 30%, he won't take it out.
Yeah, 30% to me is 100 in my
Yeah.
world. If it's 30% chance of rain, it's going to be 100% in my world. So
Yeah. So
I think that's the hardest thing to do is to start cleaning all over again when it rains.
yeah,
Because you get all the rain film and everything all over the car, and you got to start all over again.
right.
Not that it's a problem, but 'cause,
No. But they do offer a lot of accessories you can buy aftermarket, like when you open the doors for the lights that shine down. He's got the Super B ones on there, the door stills. I mean, there's a plethora of things on the internet that you can order.
I seen a guy that has a I'll leave it here. I seen a guy that had a skirt thing that came out like out here like a flare. And it was special. I think he got it because of like the rain and stuff like that. But in a way, I don't like that because then like all the dirt and everything is just it stays right on that lip.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of like all the rocks and all that don't get kicked up.
Yeah, well, that's another plus too. That I think that's part of why he got it because then he doesn't have rocks kicking up at the car too. So it's got pros and cons,
Right.
like everything,
Right.
like pros and cons. Should I buy a Scat Pack or should I buy a Prius? I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna buy a Prius anytime
No,
soon.
it's to each their
If you see Sal driving around in a Prius, that means there's something wrong.
Yeah, man.
Me, I'm trying to save my money.
Yeah.
But if I drive a Prius too, you might have to question me also.
Yeah.
But I've had my fair share of sports cars. So what is it about it that you don't like so far?
I don't know. I can't really say I don't like. Well, maybe the Uconnect system. I'm not a big fan of the Uconnect system, and the only reason why is that you just got to make sure everything's plugged into your phone right away.
Right.
Getting everything's pre-set up on your phone. And then again, I'm not really too acclimated with it. I haven't used it that much, but from what I found out, it's uncomfortable. Like, if I want to play like my favorite group on there, I won't mention no names. I don't want to get no copyright
Right.
problem. My favorite groups, if I go on our favorite place, YouTube, then I run into the thing where, of course, I'm not paying for YouTube Red. I got to go through the commercials, and it cuts off all the music I want to listen to. I'm not a big fan of the fact that, yes, everybody's going to go, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't have a CD player. I love CDs. I'm old school. What can I say?
But the only other thing I noticed too is when we did the other video on it, and we were bringing up everything through the screen because it runs Android, everything loading, it did take a little while. That's the only drawback.
Yeah.
When you're bringing up the menu for things you want to control on your car, the Android menu on it is very slow loading. I think that's one thing they should work on because it needs to
Be a little fast.
process a lot faster. If there was a way to do it, Dodge, I recommend you do it because it's kind of a pain in the ass because you got to sit there and wait and wait for it to come up. So, but it is what it is. We can say that word, it's fine.
Okay.
They can say it on TV.
That's true.
But anyways, though.
That's true.
But yeah, but pretty much you're happy with it.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these years I'll buy one, but both of us we're doing our videos together also because we're both trying to get monetized. Because getting monetized, on YouTube is a very, very hard thing to do.
Very.
You have to put a lot of legwork into it. I mean, his is all music related, and he's been going at it for a good number of years, and it's hard. Mine, if you guys go back to my channel, yeah, that's a long time. I started doing mine, which was all my wood building, all the wood builds, building bars and things like that. It was okay, and I had high hopes in the beginning that it was really gonna explode. But the harsh reality is, not too many people care. So I was always a car guy, so I changed over to car genre, and that's when things really started to pick up, like the full car walk around, things like that. So.
And that's why I'm kind of stepping away a little and doing a little different content on my channel other than just the music.
Right.
And it's been discussed that I'm considering changing my screen name to Cars and Guitars.
So it's easier to remember.
It's easier to remember, that's Sal Adamy, but I know there's a lot of people that I've known for a long time that know me from my name.
But even when you change your name over, everybody after a subscriber will recognize that, and you'll be fine. Because there's some people who do it. So basically, what he's doing the same thing I did. I had to reinvent myself to basically build my channel up, which has worked out good. So the car genre is like, it's a huge thing with a lot of car guys. So we figured we would do this. So
why not?
that's what we're doing. So this way, build the channel up. You can start getting subscribers, and we're both trying to get monetized. You know, because there's some guys out there that like to put the BS out there that, you know, oh, you can get monetized real easy, and you can't.
Yeah, it's not that easy. It's a lot of work. Let's face it. YouTube, if you want to get something out of it, is a full-time job. Full-time job.
Right.
And everybody knows that's on there is monetized. You guys work hard.
Here, boys, I brought you some sandwiches.
Oh, dude,
Oh
you
my God!
Dude,
Mom, we're recording. You're not supposed to do that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you know you can never leave the house now.
No, man.
'Cause your
Why
mom
does
brings
she
us
do
food.
that? I know, amazing.
All right, we're gonna eat,
But
so we're gonna end this right here.
But I'm gonna say one more thing before you end. My 1,000 subscriber, and I got another video coming out about that. I'm giving away a brand new Ibanez G10 guitar, and I'm gonna ship it anywhere in the world to my 1,000 subscriber. So you gotta be in it to win it. Smash that subscribe button right down there, man. Be in it to win it.
For both of us. So please subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that bell for notifications.
Smash that button.
That's right. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye for now, guys.